Hello every stallions, Handsome Jack Boy here, bringing you guys the first episode to my Borderlands, the pre-sequel Legendary Weapons Guide, and finally this is a thing. Now, I know this series has been something you guys have been waiting for a little while now, and what happened was I was actually going to start it right when the pre-sequel came out. Once I got my first Legendary, I was really tempted to start it, because I noticed other people were starting their, Legendary Weapon Guides and stuff, but I realized I should wait till max level. So once I got my Claptrap, which is my only character at the time, it still kind of is my only character. I need to level up Jack so bad. But once I got my Claptrap to level 50, the Holodome came out, and that increased the level cap to, level 60, I think? So I had to level up 10 more levels, and then once I got to level 60, freaking Claptastic Voyage DLC came out, and that increased it by another 10 levels. So I haven't really had a break from leveling up. I actually still haven't even done much endgame yet, endgame content, like farming the raid boss, or what's the other secret boss, the Ijawara, or however you pronounce it. I don't even know how you pronounce that thing's name. Stuff like that. I never really, this is like one of the first legendaries I've actually gotten max level. So yeah, I just wanted to get that story out of the way, let you guys know why this series has taken so long to start, and here we are with the first legendary weapon I'm going to cover, and that is the Excalibastard. The Excalibastard is a legendary laser manufactured by Hyperion, and I don't believe there is a prefix for this particular legendary. I could be wrong about that. Post in the comments if I am. But as you can see there in the red text, it says, "Thou art most badass." That means that the Excalibastard has all parts fixed, increased critical hit damage, perfect 100% accuracy. Critical hits have a 100% chance to freeze targets with ranged and melee while wielding this weapon. But that's not all, it keeps going. If you thought what I just said was awesome, you gotta hear this. Meleeing frozen enemies with this weapon generates a singularity that pulls enemies in close and then explodes into a cryo-elemental nova, which freezes other nearby enemies. Wow, that's awesome. Now, in order to obtain this weapon, you're going to need to fast travel on over to Triton Flats and then drive yourself over to Stanton's Liver. I tell you to just fast travel to Stanton's Liver, but there's no fast travel station there, sadly, so you're going to have to do it this way and make your way over there through Triton Flats. Now, you can also get to Triton Flats via Concordia or Moxie's back door, but I just recommend fast traveling here because it's quicker. Anyways, so yeah, just catch a ride. There's going to be a launch pad right over here, and then just use it. And right up here is the entrance to Stanton's Liver. Congrats! Such a weird name for an area. Now, there's two ways of getting this weapon. This is the first method, by the way. You're just going to want to make your way to right there on the map. It's like this little side path. I'll show you guys here in a sec. You're just going to have to make your way down here into this bandit camp. I decided to skip past them, I think. Yeah. So there's like this little side path over here. You're going to need to do some jumping. Make sure you have some air in your Oz kit. And as you can see over there, that is the weapon. So there's no boss you have to farm or anything to get this weapon. You don't have to get it from the grinder. But that is the other method of acquiring it. So you can always roll your chances on that. I believe they added that in through a patch, if I'm not mistaken. So as you can see, it is pretty much stuck in this rock. If you don't get it, it's a reference to King Arthur, the Sword in the Stone. But in order to pull it out from the stone, you have to have 2,500 badass rank. One thing to note is that you can only get this thing once per character. So if you come over here and pull it out, let's say in playthrough 1, you won't be able to get it any other time on that character except from the grinder. But I'm just saying, like, you won't be able to come over here and pull it out from the stone on playthrough 2 if you get it on playthrough 1, or so on and so forth. So yeah, let's move on to the gameplay now, shall we? Now, reading under the usage and description section here on the wiki for the Excalibastard, it says the Excalibastard is a versatile weapon for any character due to its perfect accuracy, being virtually immune to recoil due to the reverse recoil effect present on all Hyperion weapons, which is unable to exceed 100% accuracy, and its guaranteed freeze chance on critical hits. The Excalibastard works well with characters such as Wilhelm and Aurelia, who can invest into skills that increase laser effectiveness and cryo damage, respectively. Athena can also make use of the guaranteed blade attachment and singularity effect on the weapon, which will provide melee-focused builds with a reliable source of freezing. Alright, so my opinion about the Excalibastard. This thing is pretty awesome and slightly OP. As you can see though, I'm on Claptrap right now. Like I said at the beginning, he's kind of my only character that's max level. I need to get Jack up there. Like, seriously, I can't believe I haven't leveled him up yet. But what I was going to say is that Claptrap can't really make ultra good use out of this gun. Yeah, every class should be able to beast with this thing, but you know, characters such as Aurelia, Athena, and Wilhelm, like it said here on the wiki, can make pretty good use out of it. You know, they've got skills and just builds that really can make this gun very beneficial. I'm not saying that Claptrap doesn't have builds that can do the same. He does have like a melee build, I think. I'm not really sure, but Claptrap is his skills kind of are all over the place. Like, he's got a variety of skills. He's not really focused on one thing. You know, he's got the subroutines, which can increase cryo, melee, or laser damage. But I don't know. Like I said, he's kind of all over. If you go the subroutines route, the subroutines are more or less random. Like, it's still all over the place. You can't choose which subroutine you want when it switches to another one. So I'm basically trying to say that Claptrap isn't really the character that you want to choose if you're planning on using this gun for like a melee build or something of that nature. You're definitely going to want to choose a class like Aurelia, Athena, or Wilhelm, because they can make much more use out of this thing. But like I said, I do think Claptrap has a melee build. I'll have to look that up. I wouldn't mind actually trying that out. I believe Jolts Dude, which is another Borderlands YouTuber, he might have covered that build. I'll have to go and check it out. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. But as you can see here, I do have gameplay of the melee effect and how it causes a singularity to happen, which is pretty insane. I actually didn't know about this effect. I did have to come back in and re-record some footage just to get gameplay of this effect, because in the footage you were just watching, I had no clue that that was even a thing, that you can go up to someone's face, melee it, and a singularity would just come out of nowhere. So I had to come back in and re-record just this first part to get some gameplay of that in action. So yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more. And which gun would you like to see me cover in the next episode? I do know that some of the legendaries in this game do not have an assigned boss that they can drop from. They're only obtainable through random means. I know that. I do believe that Gearbox or somebody is going to come in and make more of these legendaries obtainable through a boss. I do know that Gearbox came in a little while ago. I think it was when the Claptastic Voyage DLC came out, and pretty much did just that, but it was only a few legendaries. I don't think it was the rest of the legendaries that really needed to be assigned a drop location. So like I said, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm out of here. Peace!